thanks to the support as a channel member, Cameron Coldwell. Well, here we go then, folks. Nearly 200 episodes in this series. 21 seasons, I think we're on at this point. Bourne Town Football Club, who started in Tier 10, are in the Champions League final. And we have some big team news to start things off. We are going to have to do it without our goalkeeper. Mendoza is going to be injured for the next 4 weeks. So channel member Michael Beagles is going to be starting in goal in the Champions League final. Of course, as ever with these finals, this is a channel premiere to make sure we can avoid spoilers for at least those of you who get here at the time when the video first comes out. So as ever, give us a hello, folks, down in the chat. If you're a channel member, just let us know that you're watching live. And if you do enjoy the live chat experience, you get that 4 times a week over on Twitch. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday nights. Twitch.tv/LOLLUJO, 8 p.m. UK time starts. Would be lovely to see some of you over there as well. I think I've delayed long enough to let everybody into this premiere now. Let's run the intro and get into this Champions League final. Hello and welcome to part 157 of Bourne Again. I'm Kev, and coming up on today's episode, we have that Champions League final. We're against Liverpool at Wembley, and as mentioned, we've got to do it without Mendoza. Michael Beagles starting in the Champions League final. He does have 30 caps for Wales. It's not like playing in top-level football is completely alien to him. I mean, Wales must have played against some good teams. I jest. So he's got more experience internationally than he has in the Premier League. He's only played 8 Premier League games in his life. He's never played in the Champions League before. But as I say, 30 caps for Wales at age 22 means there is some decent experience in there. So he was the obvious choice to go with ahead of Simic, who's the other young goalkeeper that we've got at the club. Hopefully, our decision to sell Bakita last summer and not go with 2 senior goalkeepers doesn't come back to bite us. This could be a real coming-of-age moment for Michael Beagles. He could pick himself up a Champions League medal and just put a marker down and say, right, I'm Bourne's goalkeeper for the next 15 years now. He's only 22. It is a massive opportunity. And, of course, the second channel member of FM20 to play in goal in the Champions League final after Todd Thomas played against us for Bayern Munich in the final that we had with Barcelona in Non-League to Legend. So, let's get into the team news. That is the team news, really. Obviously, we're without Jasper on the bench as well because he did his cruciate ligaments in the last episode and we kind of assume he doesn't exist anymore. But the rest of the team is as you'd expect. We're going with Beagles in goal, a back four of Gilarducci, Da Silva, Diaz and Arango, Banier at the base of the midfield, Addo and Steinman ahead of him, and then Cook and Cernajacki supporting Domenico up front. We are the form team in the Premier League. We pushed Liverpool hard in the Premier League, but this is a whole new world. This is the Champions League. This is the first Champions League final in the history of Bourne Town Football Club. We'd previously never made it past the quarter-final before this season, whereas Liverpool, I hear, know what they're doing in this tournament. I expect nothing but a win to keep our good form going. On the flip side of that, of course, we're at Wembley, and we have played a lot of times at Wembley in recent years. So there's going to be a lot of familiarity here for us. We're used to finals at Wembley. We've played in, 3, 4 FA Cup finals? We have lost more than we've won, but we won't get into that kind of detail. And we're losing almost immediately. 8 minutes on the clock, and Liverpool have gone 1-0 up, and poor old Beagles, he just doesn't even really seem to know that it's going on, does he? It's a big advert for Serbian football as well, I'd say, because Pavlicic, who took the free kick for Liverpool, Serbian, Semenkovic, up front for Liverpool, Serbian, Cernajacki, of course, our star man, Serbian. If Serbia don't win a World Cup at some point in this series, I'm a little bit confused about how golden generations work. Right, Liverpool are frustrated by the feedback they've been given. This is our opportunity to try and sneak ourselves back into the game. Cernajacki is frustrated. We have a corner, though, so we don't mind. And it's Da Silva, and he's been so important to this Champions League run that we've been on. But unfortunately, so many times we've seen him do that and head it over from those kind of situations. Domenico with the effort from range, and the Liverpool keeper pushes it over for another corner. And Cook's going to go over and take this and hopefully find Da Silva again. And this time he'll keep it down. I think he's hit the crossbar. Either that or it's not. It's another save from their keeper. We have another corner. Aim for De Silva again. Just keep doing it. Cook again. This time finds De Silva again. And this time the goalkeeper keeps hold of it. But we are proving to be dangerous, as always, from these corners with 6'4" De Silva in there, who is just a nightmare for defenders to deal with. Liverpool on the attack now, though, just before half-time. A second goal for Liverpool now, and we are in big, big trouble. But, equally, if we can win the ball back, go up the other end and grab an equaliser, we go in at half-time with our tails up and hoping to push on. But it looks like it's going to be Liverpool who get the opportunity. In fact, it's not. De Silva clears to Cernajacki, and now Cernajacki running at the Liverpool defence, goes past one defender, goes past another defender. Cernajacki has just scored one of the greatest goals you will ever see in Football Manager. Mitar Cernajacki, 19th goal of the season. This is as good as it gets. This is like Ryan Giggs against Arsenal in that FA Cup semi-final all those years ago. Look at the state of that from Cernajacki. He was in World Team of the Year. How he wasn't nominated for World Player of the Year, I don't know. But scoring a goal like that in a Champions League final is a good way to get yourself noticed for next year's shortlist. That was ridiculous. It's 1-1 at half-time. The momentum is with us. Cernajacki is a superstar. I'd criticised him a little bit recently for not turning up in big games. But holy smokes, has he turned up in a big game today? If we can get the goal, I make us favourites to go for the win. You know what? I want to passionately say that. We've got to go for it. I know I'd normally try and downplay our chances in situations like this. I genuinely think it's a very even match between us and Liverpool. We obviously won the Premier League last year. We pushed Liverpool all the way this year. Lee Cook, true to form, getting himself injured in a big game. We've got Ricardo. We don't have Jesper to bring on. We've got Ricardo, who once again can come on, play on that side. I've been playing him as an inside forward recently when I've been playing him there. And I think after all these years of playing him as an inverted winger, he might actually be more effective as the inside forward. So we're gonna continue with that. And we are approaching substitute o'clock. So let's have a look to see what else we've got to change. And I think I'm going to see Arango's nervous and not playing well. So Foose is going to come on for him. But I'm also looking at Soma to come on for Domenico, because Domenico, as good as he is in the league, he hasn't really put in a Champions League performance since we've been in the knockout rounds. I worry that maybe he's not a big game player. Whereas Soma has previous for big goals in important games. So I am going to bring on Soma to play up front for these final 10 minutes as we look to find a winner. It's the goal kick with Beagles. Finds Diaz, who in turn finds Foose. Steinman now looking to get things going in the midfield. Has had to turn around and play it back to Bonilla, who has played a terrible pass that I think Addo had covered anyway, but Giladucci is there. Cernajacki's been given space to run into again, which is madness. Tried to play it in for Ricardo. If that had been Cook, then we'd be 2-1 up. But of course, Ricardo's not quite got the pace Cook has. Probably has at the moment because Cook's injured. But Foose now on the right-hand side. Remember, best right back in the world. He was the other man in the World Team of the Year. Our right-hand side is the best in the world right now, apparently. Giladucci playing it back to Bonilla. Lovely pass back into Giladucci again, who plays it back to Bonilla one more time. Lovely ball looking for Cernajacki. It's the Mitar Cernajacki Champions League final, boys and girls. It's his 20th goal of the season, but more importantly, it's his second goal of the day. My knighthood fingers are getting ready, boys and girls, because this, if we hold on here, this is enough to get yourself a knighthood. This is another phenomenal performance from Cernajacki, and wow, drop some praise. Just hold on now, boys. I know I should be going back to balanced. You know I'm not going to. It's been our policy all the way through this Champions League run. It served us well. Where is Cernajacki at the moment? We've just thrown it down at the corner flag and had no one chasing it, which is absolute madness. And now Liverpool have got the chance to have a counter-attack on us. It's not even a counter-attack because we weren't attacking. Just kick him in the legs. Giladucci across to cover beautifully. Addo now playing it forward. Ricardo has got space to run into because Liverpool committed so many men forward. Ricardo can just keep on running, and he tried to score a spectacular goal. He was never going to score a goal as good as the one we'd already seen from Cernajacki, but bless him, he had a go. And now Liverpool really, with the final throw of the dice, Ricardo wins the ball back again. It's Cernajacki for his hat-trick. I'm not even waiting till full time. It doesn't matter what happens from here. He's just scored a hat-trick in the Champions League final. Come here, you. Come here, Mitar. You little rascal. You're getting it now. You are getting it now. Sir Mitar Cernajacki has just completed his Champions League final hat-trick. Let's have a little look to see how that happened. I mean, he is a ridiculous man. Real good work from Ricardo as well, who doesn't always get the credit he's due. But there's Cernajacki. 3 very different kinds of goal, because Sir Mitar Cernajacki can do it all. And we want to drop back to balanced here. Beagles makes the save. We also want to start wasting time and just see this thing out now. I know a normal person would go back to counter-attacking or something in this situation. I don't have that in me, but I can go back to balance in situations like this. And it's Cernajacki again. He's not had his knighthood on the pitch yet. In fact, he's just run it out of play. He knows what he's doing. Just run it back into the other half, run it out of play, and then reorganise. He's too tired to keep going, bless him. Oh, my goodness. Come on, boys. Just hold on. I'm not even going to do the speech I was about to do. I'll tell you what the speech was at the end of the match. I'm not comfortable yet to do the speech. The speech is coming if we manage to hold on. Soma on the left-hand side, looking across for Cernajacki. There's his 4th. I remember in the Nuneaton series, Sir Enoch Nuhu was a superstar who ended up being incredible in the Champions League final and really cemented himself as probably my favourite Football Manager player ever. I think we have a new one. Sir Mitar Cernajacki has just scored 4 goals in the Champions League final. We signed that man in our first transfer window in the Premier League for £6 million. He's still only 26 years old. He is, I don't care what the Ballon d'Or says, he is the best footballer in the world, and he has proved it today with an absolutely stupendous performance in a Champions League final. And the speech I was saving, but now feel comfortable doing, is a reminder of something I said in that. Look at that. Look at it. We've won the Champions League. I did not expect that. I certainly didn't expect it to happen the way it happened. We said last year that we'd won the Premier League a little bit too soon, but we've now won the Champions League and we've done it too soon. And that links into the speech, because the speech and the reminder is we're not ending the series here. The series is now on a clock, but we want to play in the World Club Cup with Bourne. The World Club Cup takes place next summer, so we are now going to be entering into the final season of the Bourne save. No matter what happens in it, this coming season is the last one, and it will end with the FIFA World Club Cup. And at the end of the World Club Cup, I'll be resigning from Bourne and retiring as manager. Cernajacki, though. Cernajacki, though. He's the best player I've ever had in Football Manager. Sorry, he's only 25. I said he was 26. I've done him a disservice there. 25 years old. Wanted by Real Madrid. They can bite me. They are not getting him. That man, surely he's a club legend now. Still only an icon. He needs moving into that legendary column, because he has just scored 4 goals in a Champions League final to win us the Champions League. I've never seen anything like it. He is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time. He is the best we've ever had. Sir Mitar Cernajacki might never be beaten as the best player I've ever had in Football Manager. Just won the Champions League. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.